Let me introduce to myself. My name is Alzai from the group Evolution of DEEE 2B07. I'll be here to explain a comparison between Simpson's rule and triple-zero rule. Let me tell you a brief explanation of what is a triple-zero rule is all about. This, as you can see the diagram here, if the area represented by the formula here is divided into a stripes, n stripes of each of width h equals to b minus a n. As shown above, each stripe is approximately a trapezium. As you know, the area of trapezium equals to half of sum of parallel sides times distance between them. So basically, using the sum of area of these stripes as an approximation for the actual value of the area we have. This is the formula that is used for triple-zero rule. As you can see, b and a fx dx h over 2 yo plus yn. Yn is the total stripes, plus 2 y1 plus y2 plus yn minus 1. Let me show you an example of a triple-zero question. Evaluate this using the triple-zero rule with 4 stripes. What do you mean? Let me say b equals to 1, a equals to 0. So let fx equals to 1 minus x3 and n equals to 4, then the length of each subinterval is h. As you know, h equals to b minus a over n. So in this case, it's 1 minus 0 over 4 equals to 1 quarter equals to 0.25. So you gotta draw a table. So this is the table. So you get 0, 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, 1, which is 4 stripes. And by solving this, you will get 1, 0.9922, 9354, and so on. So by using the triple-zero rule formula, this is the formula which you can find on the formula book, page 20. So h over 2 over y0 plus y4 plus 2 over y1 plus y2 plus y3 equals to 0.25 over 2, and then 1 plus 0 plus 2, 0. And all the way, the answer you get is 0.797. So that's how you triple-zero rule is being used. Next, I'll be showing you what is the Simpson rule. The Simpson rule uses the sum of areas under parabolas as an approximation for the value of the area under the curve y equals to fx. As you see the diagram, you can see the curve y equals to fx. To find the area under the curve y equals to fx between x equals to a and x equals to b. So divide the area into an even number of stripes, each of which n equals to b minus a over n. Remember, it's an even number of stripes. Number and evaluate each coordinate from y0 all the way to the yn. The area is then given by using this. So this is the formula that is used: h over 3 yo plus yn plus 4 bracket y1 plus y3 plus all the way to the yn minus 1, and plus 2 bracket y2 plus y4 plus yn minus 2. It's quite similar to the triple-zero rule, but you can see it's h over 3, and some of the formulas are quite different. So let me show an example of a Simpson's rule. This is an example. Given that v equals to 2 pi, and you can see the formula RH dr, where the values of r and h are given in the following table. So this is the table. So RH, as you can see. So use the Simpson's rule to find the approximate value of v. So in order to find that, you have to find the RH. So you have to draw a table with that. So you have to create a table with the RH. So as you can see, RH using So for 1 times 1.072 you get 1.072, so 2 times 1.415 you get 2.83, and so on until you get to the 6 stripes, the final stripe. As you can see, there are 6 stripes. Alright, and using the formula, which you can see from the formula book, page 20, as I shown earlier, the formula. So the B equals 6, you can see A equals to 0, so H becomes 1 because 6, as you can see, 6 minus 0 is 6, so 6 over n is the total number of stripes, so 6 stripes, so 6 over 6 becomes 1, so 1 over 3 brackets 6.01a plus 4 and then plus 2, as you can see, y1, y3 and y5, and this is y2 and this is y2 and y4, and you get 25.40. But that's not the answer. You still got 2 pi. As you can see from the top, it's 2 pi. There's a 2 pi in front, so 2 pi times 25.40, you get 159.62. So this is how you can use the Simpson's rule to find the answer. Okay. Next, I'll be telling the difference between the Simpson's rule and the 000 rule, the disadvantage and the advantages of these two rules. The advantage of the Simpson's rule is that the data error reduces proportionally to the square of data spacing, and the data points are evenly spaced, while the disadvantage is that there must be an odd number of data points. There must be an odd number. Advantage is there can be any number of data points. This is for 000 rule. There can be any number of data points. They can be even or odd. As for Simpsons, there's only even number. Data can be readily spaced. So this is another advantage of this 000 rule. And disadvantage of 000 rule is data error only reduces proportionally to the data spacing. So that's the only disadvantage of this 000 rule. So that's it. That's the difference between this rule and the Simpson's rule. That's the end. Thank you for listening.